All right, morning. We camped right where Z is. There you go. Shows you a little cowboy camping. Z's still packing up after his morning business. So we are right next to the good old Colorado, as always. And it is 6:25. I'm fully packed up, ready to walk. Can't walk. So this is the junction where our maps say get across the river. Can't yet. No boat. Swimming the Colorado River, I've heard of people doing that, and it may be our last resort, but I would highly prefer not to swim the Colorado River. One, the current picks up pretty strongly. Two, it's cold. Three, there's rapids. Four, it's a full swim. You got to get really good at it. So it's going to be worst comes to worst. It's 6:30. Can't walk anywhere. Literally just about to sit for God knows how long. And just watch that mouth of the river right there and hope. And hope that we see a couple boats come through. So our hope is on the holdout of the Nankoweap, where we walked, I guess, 6 miles from. It says 6 miles from the Nankoweap to here, which honestly, 6 or 7 doesn't feel right. But the Nankoweap, our hope is like that's a big base camp for rafters. So whenever they break camp this morning, we should see them early-ish. Don't know what time that is for rafters, but we're going to sit here and hope. We're definitely going to sit here and hope. So, yeah. April 2nd, 6:30 right now. Can't go anywhere. Can't hike. Just got to sit. Maybe I'll do some push-ups. I don't know. April 2nd. Beautiful place to sit, but kind of a bummer with us not really making our miles strongly through this canyon, that a lot of our hiking time is taken away. But you got to look on the bright side of things. Like, I don't know. There's a beautiful river to watch. That actually is the bright side of things. Or, I don't know, we can rest my poor legs more that look like I have some type of disease from how bad they got hammered. All right, that's the morning clip for you. I'll check back in with you when we either, I don't know, get a ride or are forced to swim it. One of the two. April 2nd. Cool. Hope with me. Hope with me. You see a little raft come through that little gully. Let's hope together.
Waiting for a ride.
All right, boat update. It is getting close to 9. As you can see, we've definitely gotten a ride across. 100% so. We're just, definitely across the river.
Crushed out 30 already.
Yeah, we've already crushed 30. Not even 9 o'clock. Yeah. If this scenery looks familiar, we have not moved at all. Yeah. My theory is for rafters, they get out of camp later because they don't really have to crush miles. So maybe within the next hour, we should start seeing people. Again, worst comes to worst, there's a sandbar up there that we can just do a nice gentle ford of the river with. Real gentle. I don't know what life is. I'm thinking right around that 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock mark is hopefully when rafters will pass by. If they break camp at 8 or 9 and they're camping at the Nankoweap, that might be when we see them. Don't know. Honestly, don't know. With how much reports I've heard of people getting hitches on this river, it made it sound way easier than it is. We've seen one group of boats. Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Z looks nice and comfy and cozy. He looks so happy. Oh, yeah, there you go, bud. There you go. All right, update time. New scenery? It is 11:07. Not one boat has crossed our paths. Morale started here today, dropped here, had a fun conversation in the morning, went back up, and then dropped down. So Z's going to take his second dump of the day. We moved into the shade, so I guess the scenery has changed a little bit. Y'all, around noon-ish, if we haven't seen a boat go by, we're going to start picking our way towards the little Colorado River. I don't know. With the amount of traffic we saw all day yesterday and pretty much all morning today, hopes aren't super high. The only thing that's holding us on is at the Nankoweap. I think I've already said this. I think the Nankoweap is a big popular like rafting stop spot. And then after that, they either camp there and then they go down. What have you. I don't know. I'm not a rafter, but I'm holding out hope that the Nankoweap is just holding a bunch of rafts up right now. People are going to look at the cool granary and then continue on. My theory's not been right so far. Yeah, getting close to 11:10. Honestly, sometimes it's harder, not sometimes, it's always harder, at least for both of our mentalities, to stop and wait than it is to physically hike. The stop and wait is very difficult. One, our miles have gotten sliced for the past few days, so put that on the back of the past 2 days. Honestly, we would just be happy if we make Tanner Trailhead tonight, where we're looking at just climbing out of the canyon and walking up towards Tusayan. We're just not moving. Yeah, that's where the morale's gotten. We just got to get across the river, and then morale will pick up super high, but just don't know, folks. All we've heard about hitching on this river is good things. All we've heard is like, oh, you can hitch pretty easily. I've heard of stories of people waiting 15 minutes. So it's April 2nd. I don't know why there wouldn't be boats here in April. I don't know anymore. Keep checking in with you. We're hoping we're in the magic hour though. That 11 to noonish when people are breaking super late camp, if that's something that happens, or that they finished up their lunch or are going to the junction of the Colorado River and the Little Colorado for lunch. Anything to hold out hope. It's been not even signs of people. There were signs of people at the Nankoweap Trailhead yesterday, but I don't know where they're going with their rafts. I don't know what they're doing. So here we sit. Yay. Alright, so it is 12:15 and we're thinking we're going to start walking along the bank to see if we can possibly make it somewhere. So not that bar, but the one in the distance, about a half mile. Looks like it juts out into the Colorado pretty well. So hopefully that gives us a little small place to swim. Or hopefully a boat comes by, but we've been waiting for 6.5 hours now. If you include yesterday, it's been a full 24 hours since we've seen a boat. So might try to make our way up there. We might get cliffed out and have to turn around, but we're just gonna try some forward momentum, see what happens. All right, we're making our way. We're making our way to something, I don't know, but we're going somewhere. All right, 12:30, there's a boat. I don't know where they're going though. If they're going to where we just were, I'm gonna cry. First boat we've seen. Please come this way. I think so too. Please give us a ride across the river. Please, I don't want to swim it. We're getting close to that sand beach that we were talking about. I know. Oh man, come on, please. All right, so we got a ride across. The big crew gave us a ride across the river and then the Little Colorado. But what they did is they also put us on an island where we're gonna have to cross it again. But I am not worried in the slightest because they said it gets better on the other side. But we got to cross the Colorado. It is 1 o'clock and we have done half a mile, maybe half a mile walking, half a mile boating. All right, to the Bremer Trail, Brenner Trail, Brenini Trail, Brenini Hey Girl Hey Trail. Is that the trail? All right, we're gonna go forward the next part of the river. Yeah, you did. What happened there, bud? So we are officially on the side we need. Bushwhacked through there after they dropped us off on the island. Oh my God, yes. Yes. I don't know what honestly is gonna be better about this side, but we can actually walk now, which is nice. So we're gonna go walk places. Oh, what a day. What a past 24 hours. Lost all hope that we would ever get anywhere. Thank you for rafters. Oh, the raft guys also were very surprised we hadn't seen a boat in 24 hours. They were very surprised. So yeah, I think we got lucky with the uncommonality of that. That was really nice. Oh yeah, bud. There's actually single track trail. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so what you're looking at is about 2 days worth of food. Dinner, lunch, fancy lunch if I get to eat 2 of them, midnight munch, and snacks. So we have today, rest of today, and possibly all of tomorrow. We're gonna get to Tanner and maybe sit there and think about it. I just don't know what the regular route, 1, with the slow going, and 2, I honestly don't know if I'd have enough food. So we're gonna get there, make a judgment call. But yeah, full struggle bus. So thankfully the raft guys, I almost declined it, but Z pushed me to accept it. Gave us peanut butter. Yay. If you know, and I've seen any of the last videos, I distaste peanut butter with a passion. And I have not eaten peanut butter on trail for 5 years because I hate it so much. But right now, I'm actually really happy that I have it. I might actually love it now. I think 5 years is enough time that I can start eating peanut butter again. So we're taking lunch. Got 5-6 miles to Tanner Trailhead. As you saw, actual single track. So if it stays like this, should be able to cruise. Waiting out the heat of the day because it's toasty. Oh, let's do it. There's our buddies way down there. Look at them go. There they are. Go get it, guys. Thank you so much for giving us a ride across the Colorado. So the trail has just been hugging this rock. Then it goes down, it goes up, and then it comes back around. Whew, steep, very steep. Beautiful, but steep. So we're finally dropping back to the river. We're coming off of, let's see if I can get you it. We're coming off of those cliffs, which it had you wrap around quite often. Beautiful, but I wish I had more, let's just say, cojones to film some of those sections. Even when I get through some of them, I'm still so puckered, like with my fear of heights, that I just got to keep going. There were some sketch sections in there. Beautiful. Actually has pseudo single track, but still, whew, some steep sections. So thankfully dropping. I can dig this. Let's get back to the river. So it looks like great water right around Lava Canyon, but of course it's on the other side of the river. Well, we can't reach that. But it looks like good water. Alas, we're going to probably drink the Colorado again tonight. What is this? Actual trail? Oh my god. No idea where Z is. He's a little bit behind me right now. I know he's hurting right now. I think the Colorado River water is really messing with his stomach. So I told him I would meet him at Tanner campsite. Yeah, I know the water's really turning his stomach. So he shouldn't be too much far behind. I saw him every so often on the cliffy switchbacks. Yeah, so we'll see each other again in 3 miles. He's somewhere up here. This stuff's not sketchy, so this is the type of stuff you can space out on. The sketchy stuff you usually want to stay together, but this stuff you can space out on. So I'll see him in camp. Hopefully he's not too far behind and his stomach's doing better. All right, it's 6:10. I don't see Z anywhere that way. Tanner Trail is like right there, that inlet. Whew. I got the echo in the ears again from dehydration, as well as I think that water's starting to mess with my stomach too, and my chest. My chest has been super tight today, or at least these last few hours. I have no idea where he is. I can't see him at all. So hopefully he makes it. He told me to go on ahead until I reach this camp spot. He said he would make it. But yeah, if he's feeling how I'm feeling right now, no wonder he took a little bit. So we just hugged these cliffs and it'll drop us over there somewhere. Let's get it. All right, 6:27. I just hit the junction with the Tanner Trail, which goes that way. And then the Escalante route goes this way. I gotta go this way to get water anyway, but I might get water and then hike back up here and check so Z doesn't get lost. Whew. If he's feeling rougher than I am, I feel really bad for him. We're both getting beat up, so I might go find some water. And then come back up and just hang out there. I couldn't see him on any of the switchbacks, but he has to be somewhere around here. All right. So it is 6:50. I got 1 liter, 2 liter, 3, 4. Thank you, River Guides, for giving me extra container. I think this is 2 liters, maybe more. I don't know. I can't think right now. So 4 litres, 5 litres, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have like the perfect amount with 3 extra of aqua mirrors left. And I'm just sitting up at the junction. That's where we came from. That's the Bremer Trail, and then this is the Tanner Trail. So I'm just sitting up at the junction, waiting for Z. Still no sign of him. So I don't know how these people would find it. So if you guys find this video, super good on you. Sorry for being so out of it. So I met some people at the water source down by the river that are camping there, and I got the echoes in both my ears right now, so I can't talk without it really upsetting my head, like echoey everywhere. Super dehydrated, looking super rough looking. Like they probably thought I was just an idiot. So sorry for being so weird. Super dehydrated, super beat up, and the lady saw me trying to balance my pack, and she's like, "Oh, I can hold it for you." Yeah, I bet they thought I was in rough shape, which I am. I can't hear anything besides the echo of my own voice. So I'm gonna just sit up here, not filter, but aqua mirror some water, and hopefully I can see Z before dark. If I don't, I'm gonna just go find a camp spot and hope he gets here. I'll probably find one close by so I can see where he is. All right. Wow, what a day. All right, making some ramen, but that wasn't why I got you this video. I wanted to show you proof of life. Z made it. I didn't want to leave you guys on a cliffhanger. He's alive.
Struggle busting, but he's here.
He's alive. Yeah, we're both struggle busting. We're both feeling sick in different ways by, honestly, probably dehydration and water combined. Dehydrated with the heat, and then every time we drink water, getting sick from the Colorado. So, good stuff. His sickness is coming in his guts. My sickness is coming in my chest. It's fun. We get to share different symptoms. Ooh. So, he's alive. I'm alive. We're just gonna eat dinner and contemplate life. Good stuff.